All right, so we're going to react to this golden hour clip. They put this out. It seems strange, but Brendan Schaub talking about teaching his son to defend himself against a bully. Okay? Now, I can't help but to think about the fact that Brendan decided to name both of his boys Boston and Tiger. And you're like, well, I don't think that's going to help them in general. I mean, even just calling them John or Steve, or you know what I mean? Like, that, just something basic would be better off. I mean, his name's Brendan. It's a name he can barely say. And he chooses to name his sons Tiger and Boston. Like, let's hear.
I didn't tell you. Tiger got in a fight.
Uh-oh. How's the other kid?
T got in a fight. T got in a straight up fight.
Come on, tell him. How's the other kid? You don't want to tell. You don't want to say it.
So how old is he now?
I'll tell you.
No, he got in a fight with the principal.
He's 9. He's 9.
So
yeah,
Tiger's
he poked
9.
Gaspar on the eyes. Tiger's 9. And so travel baseball just started, right? Super competitive majors. So it's the highest level you can play, right? And there's a new kid on the team. And Tiger goes, I don't like that new kid. T likes everybody. He goes, I don't like this new kid. He keeps messing with me. I'm like, all right, whatever. He's always excited to go to practice. And I go, T, you ready to go? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what's wrong?
See, here's the thing, guys. You know it's a poor name choice when he doesn't even call him by that. If you have to come up with another name for your kid, you named them poorly, okay? If you're coming up with a different name, imagine what all the other kids are doing.
What's wrong with you, dude? He's like, I don't like that kid. He keeps messing with me. I'm like, messing with you how? He goes,
like
well, he keep pushing me, keeps doing this. I go, we got to stick up for yourself, bud. He goes, what do you mean? I go, if he pushes you, you got to stick up for yourself so he moves on to somebody else. Otherwise, he can do this all season long.
Right.
He goes, what would you do? I go, if he puts his hands on me, I'm going to sock him in the face.
Right.
He goes, really? I go, I'd punch him right in the fucking face. That night, I'm with the rest of the dads. We're talking.
I mean, here's the thing, though. He did say he was 9, right? Like, to me, the bullying at this age it's not crazy, right? They're just saying the first thing that they can think of, the first thing that they've heard that could hurt somebody's feelings, right? It's not too elaborate, and everybody gets picked on. It's not, the hierarchy doesn't really exist at this age, okay? It's not as obvious as it is when you're in middle school or high school. This is not that. These are young kids that are just poking at each other because they're uncomfortable, right? That's what most people do in general. But at this age, all it takes is the parent to be like, hey, man, just be cool with everybody. Try to be cool. You know what I mean? Don't start no shit. There won't be no shit.
And some dad goes, oh, man, that kid just shoved Tiger. I go, what kid? He goes, that kid, Lincoln, just shoved Tiger. I'm like, oh, hell no. So they're at third base. T's in front of him. He pushes Tiger. I see Tiger turn around. I'm like, come on, man. The kid pushes him again. I see Tiger turn around and just go, whack!
Well,
right in the fucking face. Kid falls to the ground. Blood's all over his face.
Yeah.
Tiger, the coach, like, yells at him. Tiger comes out. He's like, Dad, can I talk to you? I'm like, I pretend I didn't know what happened. I go, yeah, what's up, man? He goes, you know, you told me to stick up for myself, and my kid kept pushing me. And I go, and what'd you do? He goes, I punch him right in the face, and Tiger starts crying. He's like, I'm going to get kicked off the team. I went, hold on. I said, first of all, Knuckles, proud of you.
Well, that's good that the kid decided to, he felt something was wrong with that. That's why he cried. He didn't like the end result, because there's obviously other ways to go about it. You know what I mean? The kid himself, Brendan even said the kid was new. And here he comes in picking on a kid that's been on the team. It's like, you know why it's happening. It doesn't need to turn violent when they're 9. That's crazy. Blood all over a 9-year-old. What are we doing?
Proud of you. Glad you stuck up for yourself. Second of all, he loves P. Terry's. I go, we're going to P. Terry's after this to celebrate because that kid's never going to pick on you again. The coach comes out. Tiger was worried he's going to get kicked off the team. He goes, T, I saw what was happening. I'm glad you stuck up for yourself. All right? And he goes, you ready to start tomorrow? So they teased the starter pitch.
But terrible coach then also. Glad you stood up for yourself is the proper sentence. But there should be there's more of a lesson to be learned here. And it's not just, hey, good thing you did that. Because now you've essentially told everybody on the team that as soon as somebody starts fucking with you, just go ahead and punch him, dude. Let's get the blood leaking, on the field. It's wild. Not good, dude. Bunch of idiots.
starting pitcher. So then the coach goes, good luck with his dad. So I'm like, oh, fuck. Now I got to deal with this fucking dad. So I'm like on edge after practice.
I'm sure you were worried.
Nah, but it's still annoying to deal with it.
Meaning I'm going to get into it with this dad, and it's not going to go well for him.
Well, yeah.
Like, I don't want to do this. Please be fucking cool.
Yeah.
The dad comes up and goes, my kid's an asshole, man. He deserves it. I'm like, oh, thank God, dude.
Well,
thank
but
God.
but you know.
Again, be that as it may, there is a bigger lesson to be learned here that isn't just, hey, this new kid comes in, picks on the kid that's been on the team, that kid punches him, and now everything's like, man, he's an asshole. It happens. That is only going to continue to tell your kids that that's okay. That's acceptable behavior. Hey, this guy kind of bumped into me at the bank while I was going to cash my check, Dad, so I laid him out cold. Well, now you got an assault charge. Like, you need to explain it a little deeper to the kids. Specifically, because now you're just saying, hey, this is what we do. This is okay. Because even the father of the kid that got hit is like, well, he's a dickhead. He better prepare to get punched. Be prepared to be punched quite often. And that might be the case. But it can change very easily if you just teach them. Because they are 9, right? They're acting like these are high school kids that have been assholes for the fucking past 8 years. Like, no, this is a new kid who's just feels awkward. Maybe trying to make a name for himself. Looks at a kid named Tiger. And that's a target, okay? You go into school and it's different than going to prison. You don't pick on the biggest guy. You go after the smallest guy. Especially when you're 9, bro. What are we doing? Like, this is not good advice whatsoever. And this is not something that you really even need to share. Why tell people this? Because this is all they're going to do, is they're going to question your ability as a parent, as an adult. And what I'm seeing is it's not just Brendan that's the problem. It's the coach. It's the other kid's parent. Like, you all failed. Bad job, fellas. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one, man. This is